180, 190 while braking. On the turn one, the car went sideways at 190. With the old Honda Accord, I didn't really have any nightmares. Of course, I mean, only once I popped the engine nicely completely, where I put a hole for the block, or two holes for the block. And that was me going around the corner at 190 kilometers an hour in fourth gear, and it just blew on me. Bah! But luckily, clutched in, glided the car down all the way to the exit, it came out. And the guy's like, "Are you okay?" "Yeah, my engine's gone." So that was one sad story. But when I did the time attack recently in the EP3, uh, that was a scary experience. As I told you, when I wanted to come back, I wanted to come strong. So a friend of mine called James, Kiwi guy, he lent me some semi-slick tires for the front. I still have my street tires in the back. And everyone says around here, like, yeah, you could do that, and the car would not oversteer and whatnot. It would be fine, because everything is on the front. The back doesn't do much. BS. Absolute BS. So I remember I was practicing in that, and man, the car was like it's like I had my tires were like wet all the time in the rear. I was always around the corner, the car is like, it's always like this. I can't hold it full. I used to go around certain corners flat out. But with this tire combo I had, the car was like, it wanted to always spin on me, because there was so much grip in the front and very little grip in the back. It would just oversteer. So one time I entered the ball in the club circuit layout, entered the ball, accelerated, and I literally did a 180 spin. That was the day before the time attack. Next day of the day of time attack, now I was telling James, I said, man, I can't do this, man. The car will not drive comfortably. I can't give my 100%. So luckily he had some other two tires, some E2001s. I put those in the back, which were semi-slicks as well. Same tread wear, 100 tread wear on each tire and stuff. And I drove it again. I luckily got one more practice run and did it. And it was way better. I was like, okay. So now the next day comes where the actual time attack happens. That day, of course, I told you before, I got my record holding the lap over there. When I did that lap, when I got my fastest time, I passed the start-finish line. I kept going. I was hitting about 195, close to 200. I was starting close to 200, and then I started getting comfortable with my late braking, because with my Accord, that's what I was famous for late braking, because I was very comfortable in doing that. So I started to get into that. So I started doing my late braking, and what happened was at about 180, 190 while braking, on the turn one, the car went sideways at 190. I went in between the 100 mark and the 50-meter board. I went in between sideways, aiming towards the wall. But luckily, thanks God, man, the car had turned around back, around the 50 board. I missed it. Around the 50 board, I just came back on the track like nothing happened. That was a very scary experience, man. And I never spun out on the track ever before, But with this EP3, as I told you, it was a feisty little thing. I did, and that kind of put me off the grid. But luckily, I got back. I didn't get too scared and get haunted about it, and managed to still get a decent time. And that was about it. And the worst thing was I actually stripped the interior out, so it was only one seat. So the back of the car was very light. So that's what I'm saying. Every day you learn something, right? So because there was not much weight in the back will tilt up and the brakes would lock up while braking. So that's what made me slide up and stuff. And plus, when you got semi-slicks, you got to get some good heat in them. Especially the rear, they don't heat up as quick as the front with a front-wheel drive. So you got to always, zigzag the car on the track, get the heat in them so that you're comfortable and you're pushing it to its potential. And driving on a semi-slick tire, guys, it's a different level. It really, your braking points change, your acceleration input changes. It was crazy. I was coming out of turn 16 in fourth gear because I could put the power in so early, and with my short ratios, I could go up the gear while exiting the corner. So yeah, that's the crazy experience I had on the track.